We last met at Panchvati during our epic film Lord Rama in Exile, an epic journey of survival for the global Girmitias. Since then we had a short break because the distance between Nasik or Panchvati to this place here, Hampi, is quite a long distance and a long journey. Stopped over in Mumbai, and then from Mumbai flew to Bangalore and took a nearly 6-hour vehicle journey to Hampi, and we traveled today to this place in Hampi. Is Hampi heritage site, and is about short drive from the hotel, and it's one of the most amazing drive with most amazing scenic beauty I've seen anywhere in the world. It's most amazing scenic drive I've seen or come across or been through anywhere in the world. And then we reached at this beautiful place which is dedicated to the birth of Hanumanji. You can see the temple over there right on the top of the Baltic hill, which is dedicated to Hanumanji. Now I must say something over here. When we were in Panchvati, we were told, informed, and it's also mentioned in the available information on the website that Hanumanji was born in Anjaneri in Panchvati. And now history tells us that once again that Hanumanji was born right here in Hampi. So the historians, we all have to mull over this fact and come to a consensus where Hanumanji was born. We have learnt so far that in Panchvati, where Ravan kidnapped Sitaji, what is called Sita Haran episode, and then Lord Ram, brother Lakshman, found their way from Panchvati to Hampi to look for or in search of Sitaji. We have to find out, it's a long distance, and if there's any other place along the way where they may have stopped. So far we are not able to find any other, so we are wondering how they have arrived here, how long it took them to come over here, but there will be another narrative. We are here in Hampi. Hampi comes from the word Pampa. Pampa is also called Pampa Chetra, and the old river which flows over here is beautiful river flowing over here, Tungabhadra, was previously called Pampa. So this Hampi is derived from the word Pampa, and this region now is Hampi and is a World Heritage Site. If you look around over here, this area, in Hampi area, you'll realize why this place is under the protection of World Heritage. As I said before, the importance of this particular site is the birthplace of Lord Hanuman, and we'll show you closer pictures of the temple right over here, based on, as I said, Baltic mountain or hill and that in itself is amazing to see that this region is filled with or surrounded by hills made of huge boulders which I have not come across ever. So Hanumanji was born over here, and when Ramji and Lakshmanji came here, they came in touch with Hanuman, and there's a lot of things happen over here. And as we proceed, we're going to tell you their meeting with Sugriva and the battle which Hanumanji, Ramji and Lakshmanji took on to vanquish Bali, who had taken over the kingdom from Sugriva. This is the kingdom presided by King Sugriva, and what a kingdom, and it's no wonder that Bali came and took it over. And as we go to the place where actually Lord Ram, Lakshman met Hanumanji and Sugriva, I'll tell you more. Yes, we are here in Sabrimala forest. In the background is a place called Sabri Gufa or cave of Sabri, and it is back of the Pampi Sarovar, which is a lake which is very well defined at the moment. It is believed that Lord Ram met Sabri here, and it is stated in many places that Lord Ram met Sabri here first. Sabri has been waiting to meet Ramji for 12 years, and it so happens that Lord Ram, after spending 11.5 years in Chitrakoot area, came down to Panchvati, and it would have taken him about 6 months to 1 year to get to this place. It is here that Sabri, who was probably of lower caste, picked ripe and sweet bear, a kind of small fruit, for Ramji, and Ramji, without any hesitation, ate it. And here I like to just mention the issue of caste, which is predominant here in India and elsewhere, and I want to relate that to how the caste issues were solved and resolved on the Girmitia ships. On the ship of Girmitias, there were probably several hundred ships which left Madras, Calcutta for the colonies, the 17, 18 British and other European colonies. The Girmitias are all caste, including from the Brahmins to the lowest castes. They all were huddled together for about 3 months. Each ship carried anywhere from 400 to 500 Girmitias. And on this ship, because they all interacted together, the caste barrier was broken. And many years ago, it is on this place over here that perhaps the beginning of breaking of the caste barrier began or happened, that between Sabriji and Ramji. It has been told that it was Sabri who mentioned to Ramji that he should seek help of Hanumanji and Sugriv, King Sugriv, who, as we know, had already been defeated and his kingdom was taken over by his brother Bali. Now we'll tell that story as we move along and around this beautiful place called Kichkinda, which is in Hampi area of the state of Karnataka. We are here on the banks of Tungabhadra river, which in the Ramayana period was called Pampi river. And behind me is a temple which is dedicated to King Sugriva. There's a bit of backstory over here. I'll tell you briefly about that. Sugriva was the king of this beautiful kingdom which is called Kishkinda now, and before it was Pampi. And Kishkinda is described many times in Ramayana, and in fact a whole chapter is dedicated to Kishkinda. It's called Kishkinda Kand, and as we travel around here, I'll tell you most of the stories which is related to Lord Ram, Banwas, Sugriv, Hanuman ji and Sabri. And this story relates to Sugriva and his brother Bali. Sugriva was the king of this region, and his brother Bali took it away from him. So when Ramji came over here, Sugriva was hiding around here. This is the temple dedicated to him, and if you see around, it's amazing place. And further down, there's a place where after meeting Sabri told Ramji to seek help from Sugriva. We'll tell that story later as we move along. One thing also I want to share, which I discovered as we travel from Ayodhya down to over here. In that period, most of the major locations were around rivers, and Lord Ram himself was born in Ayodhya, the banks of river Saryu. After his exile, he traveled to Prayagraj, which is on the banks of river Jamuna and Ganga. And that time there was Saraswati over there. That's where Kumbh Mela takes place. And Chitrakoot is also on the banks of Mandakini river, as we have already told you. And Panchavati is also around the river. And this place here is amazingly beautiful place. Is surrounded by this Pampi Tungabhadra river, and you'll see is pristine blue waters set among the ruins of the volcanic boulders. And personally, I think Lord Ram would have enjoyed his stay over here, and he would have probably spent rest of his days in the Banwas over here. But because he was in pursuit of Ravana and to rescue his wife Sita, he probably had to leave, or reluctantly left, this beautiful location to head down, where we're going to head after we tell you the story of Kishkinda.
ये है ऋषमुख पर्वत। यहाँ पर बाली के डर से सुग्रीव छिप करके भगवान श्री राम का भजन करता था, और 88,000 ऋषि मौन होकर के यहाँ पे तपस्या करते थे। भिल्ली ऋषियों की सेवा में रहती थी। और सीता जी को जब रावण लेके जा रहा था आकाश मार्ग से लंका की ओर, तब राम नाम की चर्चा सीता जी ने जब सुनी तो पहचान के लिए अपने वस्त्र यहाँ पर डाल दी थी जो सुग्रीव को मिल गए थे। तो सीता जी की खोज में निकले तो सबसे पहले भिल्ली की कुटिया पहुँच कर उसको नवधा भक्ति दे करके आगे का रास्ता पूछते तो वो बताती है पंपा सरही जाओ रघुराई तहाँ हुई सुग्रीव मिताई, आगे चले बहु रघुराया ऋष मुख पर्वत ने तहाँ सचिव सहित रहे सुग्रीवा आवत देखी अतुल बल सिवा। हे प्रभु, पंपा सरोवर के निकट ऋषमुख पर्वत है, ऋषमुख पर्वत पे सुग्रीव अपने साथियों के साथ में रहता है, आप जाके उससे मित्रता करेंगे तो वो सीता जी की खोज में मार्गदर्शन देगा। तो सबसे पहले भगवान सरोवर रहते हैं, विश्राम पान करते हैं और 33 करोड़ देवता आकर के भगवान की स्तुति करते हैं। राम नारद का संवाद होता है। जब भगवान आगे बढ़ते हैं तो सुग्रीव ऋषमुख पर्वत से देख रहा था, हनुमान जी को बुला के बोलता जाके पता करो यदि बाली का कोई भेजा हुआ हो तो वहीं से इशारा कर देना, ये शिला में छोड़ करके दूसरी जगह भाग जाऊंगा। तो विप्र रूप ब्राह्मण का रूप धारण करके हनुमान जी जाते हैं और श्री राम भगवान से परिचय करते हैं। तो भगवान अपनी आप बीती बताते हैं, हमें 14 बरस का वनवास हुआ, मेरी भार्या स्त्री का पंचवटी से राक्षस ने हरण कर ले गया। तो लिए 2 जन पीठ चढ़ाई, दोनों भाइयों को कंधे पे बैठा कर अपने नायक सुग्रीव के पास लाते हैं। पावक सा के अग्नि को उत्पन्न कर साची दे करके राम सुग्रीव की मित्रता यहाँ पे कराते हैं। तो भगवान पूछते, हे सखा तुम किस कारण से हो रहे हो? तो वो अपनी आप बीती बताता, माया नाम का राक्षस अर्धरात पुरद्वार पुकारा, आधी रात को लड़ने के लिए आता है। तो बाली उसको मारने के लिए जाता है, उसकी सहायता के लिए सुग्रीव जाता है बाली की सहायता के लिए। पर क्यों मुझ पखवारा? तो बाली बोलता है सुग्रीव से कि 15 दिन का समय दिया कि यदि मैं 15 दिन के समय मतलब नहीं लौट के आता हूँ तो समझो कि मैं मारा गया। तो मास दिवस वहाँ पर 1 महीने मैं उसका इंतजार करता रहा। वहाँ से उस गुफा से लोही की धार निकली, रक्त की धार निकली, ऋषमुख पर्वत पे आके गिरी। तो ऋषियों ने श्राप दे करके यहाँ से चले गए, शबरी को उसकी जन्मभूमि भेज दिए। जब रामा अवतार होगा, भगवान का अवतार होगा, तब तेरा उद्धार हो गया। तो वो जाके वहाँ तपस्या करने लगी। तो यहाँ पर 7 ताड़ थे पंपा सरोवर के पास में, बाली को वही मार सकता था जो 7 ताड़ एक बाण से गिरा देगा। तो बिन प्रयास रघुनाथ ढाए, भगवान ने 7 ताड़ों को गिरा दिया और सुग्रीव को विश्वास हो गया। जब तो इसके बाद में बाली को सुग्रीव को भेजते हैं कि जाके आपस में दोनों भाई संधि कर लो। तो वो अपने प्राण बचा के प्रभु के शरण में आ जाता और बोलता है यदि मैं आपके प्राण अपने बचा के आपकी शरण में प्रभु नहीं आता तो बाली मुझे मार डालता। तो पहचान के लिए अपने गलों की फूलों की माला उतार करके भगवान ने सुग्रीव के गले में डाल देते हैं और फिर से भेजते हैं। दोनों को युद्ध होता, दोनों भाई युद्ध करते हैं और भगवान पेड़ की ओर से देखते हैं। जब जानते सुग्रीव नहीं जीत पाएगा तो परा विकल में ही सर के लागे, जैसे भगवान का बाण पड़ता है उससे मृत्यु सैया में बाली पहुंच जाता है और बोलता आपने किस कारण से प्रभु मारा? मैं बैरी सुग्रीव में प्यारा, मैं बैरी हो गया, दुश्मन हो गया, सुग्रीव आपका दोस्त और प्यारा हो गया। तो भगवान बोलते सुन, अनुज बधू भगनी सुतनारी इन्हीं को दिष्ट बिलोके। अनुज बोले छोटे भाई किस्तु को तुझने रख लिया, तुझे मारने में कोई दोष नहीं है, यदि तू प्राणदान चाहता तो बोल, मैं तुझे प्राणदान वापस कर दूं। तो बोलता तीनों लोग के नाथ मेरे सामने खड़े हुए हैं, मुझे प्राणदान की आवश्यकता नहीं। क्यों? जन्म जन्म मुन जतन कराही, अंतराम कही आवत नहीं। जन्म जन्मांतर ऋषि मुनि तपस्या करते हैं, अंत समय में राम का नाम नहीं निकलता। हे प्रभु आप तो अपने धाम भेज दो। जो खोया था धन संपत्ति स्त्री वापस सुग्रीव को दिला दिए और अंगद को युवराज पद दे करके यहाँ से स्फटिक शिला चले गए। वहाँ पर चतुर्मासा किए जा करके स्फटिक शिला में और सीता जी का पता लगा करके मधुबन में हनुमान जी फल खाए थे। यहाँ 2 महीना ऋषमुख पर्वत पे सुग्रीव राम जी रुके थे।